Hey y'all, so a lot of you guys have been asking me this question on the video that I shared about me making 6 figures as a demand planner. Let me know, I'm not a demand planner anymore. I now work in tech, but I really want to answer this question for you guys because my experience is my experience, and therefore I'm able to share some light on how I got there. So what did I do in school, university, and college? I studied international business. I went to a private school called Quinnipiac University. So shout out QU. Woo, please don't call me for any more money. Okay, thanks. But anywho's, the kind of courses I took, I studied basic business courses along with like an international component. So basically like you take a finance class if you're getting a business degree. I also took an international finance class, those kind of things. One class I did take that kind of primed my interest in supply chain was an international supply chain class, and that was kind of cool. It showed me how product moves across the world, and that's kind of what caught my interest. So I got my first internship. It was not in supply chain in the way that I thought it was going to be, but it was technically supply chain. I worked in a plant, and then I got another internship also in supply chain, working in purchasing at Henkel Corporation, which is like the parent company to like Dial and SoftScrub. Those two experiences plus my degree at that time allowed me to get into my demand planning role. I don't know if
Could you try again?
Okay, Siri. Just interrupting me mid-video. I don't know for sure if my internships played a factor in me getting the role as a demand planner, because I had zero experience around what demand planning was. I learned everything on the job. The best thing that I can say is I invested in my analytical skills and my ability to use tools like Excel. So analytical skills, being able to interpret data, to be able to communicate outputs from data. And you can take a bunch of classes on like Udemy or LinkedIn Learning, or even on YouTube, and how to do that. And same thing with Excel. I Google a lot of how to use Excel, and I just like retain that knowledge over time. That plus my degree is how I pretty much became a demand planner and just continued my experience and growth in that space for about 6 years. Is how long maybe 7 years I stayed in demand planning. Now I'm in a tech role, like I said. I'll share a little bit more about that in another video because this is already getting kind of long. Hope that answers some of the questions for you guys. I'll just put some of that context here so you guys can see that.